shimmers like a magical land. Oh, Blackpool dreams under the golden sun. Three best friends where the adventures run. Andy, Becky, Charlie chasing lights so bright, dancing through the colors of the Blackpool night. And the sand feels gold, and he's got a story that's yet to be told. Becky draws a castle where the waves won't sweep. Charlie's trying to climb where the rocks run steep. Blackpool dreams under the golden sun. Three best friends where the adventures run. Andy, Becky, Charlie chasing lights so bright, dancing through the colors of the Blackpool night. Rolls in and the sand feels gold, and he's got a story that's yet to be told. Becky draws a castle where the waves won't sweep. Charlie's trying to climb where the rocks run steep. The tide rolls in and the sand feels gold, and he's got a story that's yet to be told. Becky draws a castle where the waves won't sweep. Charlie's trying to climb of the Blackpool night. On the Ferris wheel they rise so tall, watching the world as the stars gently fall. Zipping through the fairgrounds, spinning oh so fast. Blackpool holds the memories that forever last. Oh, Blackpool dreams under the golden sun. Three best friends where the adventures run. Andy, Becky, Charlie chasing lights so bright, dancing through the colors of the Blackpool night. Andy rides the carousel so high in the sky. Becky laughs as the seagulls fly by. Charlie's got a bag of candy in his hand. Blackpool shimmers like a magical land. Oh, Blackpool dreams under the golden sun. Three best friends where the adventures run. Andy, Becky, Charlie chasing lights so bright, dancing through the colors of the Blackpool night.
Well, a very good evening to you. Hello, welcome along. It's Sunday night, just after 7:05. Good evening to you. It's Sunday the 25th of January. It's Mouse Talk Live. Good evening to you. How are you? I hope you are very, very well. Thank you so much for joining us. Let's do the usual before we go any further. Do me a favour, if you are in the chat, good evening to you. Please do me a favour and let me know, one, can you hear us? Also, can you see us? We are live as well here on TikTok. Sorry, on YouTube. We're live here on Facebook as well. So we're across two platforms tonight. And as you can probably hear, Barney is very much saying hello this evening. But good to see you all. I hope you're all good. Yeah, just let me know in either chat, Facebook or on YouTube, whether you can hear us and see us. But thank you so much for joining us. I hope you're very, very well. All good, excellent. Thank you so much for being in. All right, Monkey Man. Come on, then. Come on, buddy. Come on, in you come. There we go. But good evening to you. How are you? I hope you are all well. Like I said, we are streaming both live on TikTok and over on YouTube as well. So thank you so much for being in. Let's say hello to the people watching over on YouTube. We've got Jane Lee. Hello. Hey, how you doing? Fran's in. Good to see you. I have just seen that you dropped over to Facebook. Hey. It's all good. It's all good. Thomas, hello. How you doing? Robert Astley's in as well. Sam, hey, how are you? Hope you're well, buddy. How's the family? Hope everybody's good. Will's in as well. Good to see you. Thank you so much for being in with us. Let me just see who else on there. Blackpool Trams has joined us as well. Hey, how are you? Thank you so much for joining. And we've got Danny watching on Facebook. Paul, good evening to you. Sue, hello. We see you. How are you? Good to see you. Thank you so much for being in. Danny has just put in the chat over on Facebook that she is going to be in Disneyland Paris in under 4 weeks' time, which is fab. Oh, we're a little bit quiet. Let me just turn that up. Thank you for letting me know that. Let me just know if that's any better. We'll turn that one up as well. How's that now? That should be a little bit better. Let's just make sure all that's right. There we go. But yeah, just turn the mic levels up. But why? Do you know, right? Honestly, if you've ever watched one of our TikTok lives, my goodness, you will know what that is about. If you missed that, oh, honestly, during the week we had a very strange encounter with a gentleman is probably the best way of putting it. A gentleman joined us unexpectedly on our TikTok live for live streaming outside of his house. How very dare we do that? We were on Coronation Street and we were just there. He was just there, and yes, he took he took offence at the fact that we stood outside his house. How very dare I stand outside his house? I tell you, don't go stand outside his house. He'll absolutely have you. But it was great fun, absolutely great fun. Right, let's get on with tonight and let's see what we have got coming up. Just 1 second. That's the one. There we go. Right. Let's just get on this one. Yeah, perfect. Right, so a fair few things to talk about tonight. Absolutely loads of stuff going for you. But don't forget as well, as usual, make sure you go and follow us across all your favourite social media. But why? Because you don't want to miss a moment of the action. You can find us on TikTok, you can find us on Facebook, and you can find us on Instagram. All the handles are at the Three Mouseketeers UK, and the Facebook page is probably the one that is most up to date. That is constantly updated throughout the day. Right, let me just send that off and then we're good to go. Also as well, don't forget as well, you can check out our merch stall as well if you fancy getting your hands on some Blackpool merch. We've got some new designs over there, including the brand new But Why top. You can have it as a hoodie. It is available in black or navy, and it features But Why on the front with a couple of arms. All our stuff is designed by ourselves, and as well as that, we've also got free delivery on there as well. Sam's just saying family is good. Kim was worried about me falling over earlier. Yes, I'll tell you about that more in a minute. It was on Coronation Street. I know, Coronation Street, tell you. Let's have a look. Gonna get a gang a load of But Why t-shirts and stand on the street next time you're down. Yes, do it. Fran on Facebook saying she's gonna get one once she gets paid. I love that. Yes, but why? Honestly, out of all the designs we've got on the flipping shop, that one is just straight out of. There's so many things. I mean, you know, we've obviously got the Tram Check t-shirt that came out of our wandering around and, you know, doing all that. But the But Why coming straight off a live stream, that's oh, honestly, made me laugh so much. But yes, that is on there right now. You can get all your stuff on there. If you check the links in our bio, you'll find absolutely everything on there. Right. Oh, that one's not playing. Why is he not doing that? Technical difficulties on that one. Don't know what's going on now. As always as well, if you are a local business here in Blackpool or a little bit further afield, you are more than welcome. If you fancy, you can sponsor the live stream and have your business plastered all over on our socials and here on the live stream as well. So if you fancy having a go at that, get in touch and we'll certainly sort that out for you. Oh, why have I disappeared? Where have I disappeared to? Tell you, we're having a few technical difficulties tonight. This is the thing with live streams. Things never go smoothly. Fran's just asking, actually, be a good one to get for when she goes back to work next year. As any time a kid asks me something, you'll just show them the jumper. See, it's got multi-uses. Also, as well, just on the jumpers, they are extremely high-quality ones. We don't use any cheap and nasty t-shirts. Heather, hey, how are you? Welcome in. Thank you for joining us. I like that. But may I ask you, tell me why? But why? Honestly, made me laugh. Right, let's talk about this. This has been an absolutely fantastic week for us. I am overwhelmed, blown away, and so thankful for what you guys are doing. I've signed up again to do the Big Sleep Out 2026. It's going to be my third year on the trot doing this, sleeping out to raise money for Street Life, which is the homeless charity here in Blackpool. They primarily deal with people who are aged between 16 and 25. And they provide them with a shelter, a safe place to sleep. Now, I think it was 2024, they actually managed to go 24 hours. They only used to open at 6 o'clock at night and then had to shut the doors. It was literally first come, first served, boom. And they've only got a couple of beds inside the shelter. As soon as those were gone, that was it. They had to start turning people away. But they have now gone 24/7, which is fab. Now, the thing with Street Life as well is they don't just say to people, here's a bed for the night, right, and then the next morning, off you pop, they send them out on the street. They give them a whole load of skills. They have constantly got going on a program of activities, things like life skills, how to do a CV, things like they've also got a little garden at the back of the Street Life Centre, and it's all about learning how to grow veg. It's how to look after a garden, and these are all skills which they can take forward into actual real life rather than just having a bed for the night, right, go off, yeah, you're still homeless. All right, there are some people who constantly go back to the shelter just because that's what their circumstances are, but they actually provide them with skills of, one, how to go about budgeting, how to go about looking for a house, how to actually look after yourself and make sure that they don't fall back into homelessness. And all the money that we are currently raising through Street Life is making a massive difference. Now, if we have a look at what we've done previously, this is going to be my third year of doing it. Back in 2023, the first time we did it, we raised £136, which is phenomenal. The year after, 2024, £214, which is mental. This year, we've set ourselves a target of 350 quid to raise that money for Street Life, and we are absolutely romping on with that. As of right now, we are at £269 raised for Street Life, which is a phenomenal amount. And if you look at the actual stats of what the money we are raising does, like it says there, £5 will provide a hot meal for somebody. £30 will allow one of the mental health therapists to come in and actually have a session with one of the centre users. £50 provides overnight stay in the shelter for one person. And yes, I know it's only a... What are you doing? That's my jacket. Dog's trying to get in my jacket. It might only be like 1 or 2 nights that the particular money we're raising is providing for somebody, but that's 1, 2, 3, 4 nights off the street. That's a catalyst for help to somebody to actually start to turn their life around. And to me personally, I think it's a worthwhile cause. Excuse me, what are you doing? Get out of my jacket pocket. Sorry, 1 second. The dog is trying to get in my jacket pocket. Why are you in my jacket pocket? There's nothing in there. There's just your poop bags. He's trying to get the flipping poop. What have you done it? Oh, you've unravelled them all. You silly dog. Honestly, they always say don't work with animals and children. I do both at the same time. Excuse me, dog. Wait. Tell me what a dog. Wait, get out of my jacket. Honestly, that dog. But yeah, somebody did ask me a few days ago why Can you stop, dog? Oi, Barney, you're being silly now. What are you doing? Hang on, I'm gonna have to move my jacket. He's put my jacket and dragged it off the coat hook. And he's got the poop bags. What are you doing, you silly dog? Yes. Somebody asked me why I do it. It's not for self-gratification or anything like that. It literally is because we are always 1 or 2 paychecks away from not being in a home. Luckily, God forbid, touch wood and all that, if anything happened like that and we weren't able to live in our house here, we've got a support network that we will be able to call upon. A lot of people don't have that. So it's great to be able to know that there's something in town there ready and waiting should somebody need it. They're not funded by the government. They're not funded by the council. It's a complete charity. So for us to be able to actually, as content creators in Blackpool, give something back, it's well worth it. And thank you to everybody who has gone and donated so far. You are all amazing. And if you want to donate, I know a lot of you have messaged me and said, I'm going to donate at the end of the month when you get paid. Brilliant. Thanks. I really do appreciate it. If we could get to that target and smash it and go past it, amazing. But if you do want to donate, you can do it a couple of ways. You can go to the QR code there, you can scan that, or if you go to justgiving.com/page/3MK Andy, it will take you directly there. Also, if you are a UK taxpayer, make sure that you click gift aid. That then allows Street Life to claim an extra 25%, I think it is, on top of your donation. So if you put £5 in, they can get an extra £1.50 from the taxman. So please make sure you select that box. But thank you again to every single one of you who has donated, because without you guys, I'd literally just be, well, I won't be able to provide the amount of money we basically have done. So you're all awesome. So, Which Way Wednesday made a dramatic return to our screens over on TikTok around about 2 weeks ago now. And if you joined us for the one we had last week, you will know exactly what happened with the "but why, man?" Very strange moment. And if you've never joined us for that, make sure you can find us on TikTok. Go and search for the 3 Musketeers on there. You can also check out my video from today when me and Charlie both fell over in the kitchen garden at the same time. But if you've never joined us for Which Way Wednesday, it will be back this Wednesday, and it's over to you. You control exactly where we go on the live. It's absolutely great fun. I pick the starting off point, and then it's literally over to you. You pick exactly where we go. We go until the battery runs out or the weather stops us. But please do come and join us this Wednesday for Which Way Wednesday. Right, what are you doing in February? Blackpool Tower Dungeon reopens in February, and every single day during February you can go into the Tower Dungeon for just £10 each. Absolutely amazing. If you've never been in the Blackpool Tower Dungeon, you are missing out. Every single day during February you can go in there for £10. You're in there for around about 45 minutes up to an hour. You learn all about the murky history of Blackpool. And I tell you, it is so much fun. Also, as well, at the very end, there is a drop ride. And you learn what it was like to be a Pendle witch and be tried as part of the witch trials. But yes, Blackpool Tower Dungeon. Get on blackpooltower.com and go and book your tickets right now for £10. Good talk about football. I don't know anything about football. Absolutely nout. But I do know earlier in the week we had Tottenham Hotspur arrive into Blackpool. They were up in the Red Rose County to come and play Burnley in the Premier League, I think it was. And on what night was it? I think it was Thursday night. Was it Friday night? I can't quite remember. But they arrived into Blackpool Airport, and they arrived on a 737-300, which was so fab to see. And massive thanks to our friend Sue, who's also one of our TikTok moderators, for letting us know about that. Because otherwise I wouldn't have known about it. So Sue, thank you so much for that. We salute you. And if you see anything else like that, let us know. And same for everybody else. If you see something you think, hey, that would make a great show, let us know and we'll get that sorted for you. But they had the Tottenham Hotspur. What are you doing? Come on. Do you want to get on me? Come on. Up on here. Come here. You've been silly. But yes, the Tottenham Hotspur coach was already there. They had two of them, and then they arrived on that 737-300 aircraft. Registration of that aircraft, if you're interested, was Golf Sierra Whiskey Romeo Delta, which is actually a private jet, which is owned by a company called XL Air, and they provide some very swanky planes. There's 62 seats available on that aircraft, and they're all leather seats inside. It looks absolutely amazing. They did fly out again on Saturday evening around about 8 o'clock after it came to 2-2 at Burnley. Again, I have no idea what that means in terms of the Premier League. Is that good? Is that bad? I don't know. So if somebody can let me know, I'd be eternally grateful. Yeah, I don't know anything about football. What are you doing, Doug? What do you want? Oh, this dog's being silly today. But what? Honestly. But yes, another date for your diary for you to put in is that on the 26th of February, so coming up very, very soon, you've got the Blackpool Jobs Fair taking place. That all takes place at the Winter Gardens Conference Centre, and it's being hosted by Chris Webb MP, who is the local Labour MP here in Blackpool. Also as well, the Fylde Coast Job Centres are hosting as well, and there's going to be over 120 employers on site offering different jobs in various different industries across Blackpool, things like healthcare, hospitality, emergency services, things like that. Also, on the day, not only are going to be loads of jobs available, but there's going to be loads of workshops going on. So if you need to update your CV or you need some interview skills, that will also be available. I do know as well as from previous years that this jobs fair has been on, a lot of employers are either doing interviews that day or they are arranging interviews for later on in the week. So if you are thinking of going ahead and going along to that, make sure that you are dressed interview ready just in case they want to actually interview you there and then. Let me just check this chat. Yeah, Burnley versus Tottenham, what happens to be Jilly's favourite football team. Losing against Burnley, they shouldn't have shown up. See, again, I've no idea. Is Burnley a good team? Is Tottenham Hotspur a good team? I've no idea. I'll leave that up to you to fight out in the comments, because I really have absolutely no idea when it comes to football. One thing I do know about, though, is it's back for 2026. Blackpool Restaurant Week returns, and I tell you, it is going to be fab. Last year they had the very first restaurant week, and it was on for 8 days across Blackpool in loads of packed venues, pop-up events, and as well as that, loads and loads of new restaurants came on board. Now, last year, like I say, it ran for 8 days across Blackpool. This year, it's going to be happening in March. The dates are Thursday the 12th of March through to the 19th of March, and they are starting already to build momentum out and get people excited about it. You could get so many different offers last year at so many venues across Blackpool. They're doing the same thing again this year. People who have already signed up for it and confirmed are places like Umami, the Beach House, the White Tower Restaurant, Amnon Street Market, and Bailey's are also going to be involved in it, and I tell you, it is so much fun. Sue Greenrod, who is the managing director of Blackpool Bids, said about last year it was the first time they'd ever done anything like that in Blackpool, and the response was fantastic. Businesses told them that they'd welcome loads of new faces and loved being part of something that brought the town together, and they're so excited to return this year for 2026, and they are already looking at how they can make the event bigger and better. Like I said, there's loads of things happening across town. You get loads of like 2-for-1s, and like Umami's getting involved as well. Dirty Blondes are going to be getting involved. There's loads and loads of things happening. It's not just, though, going along and eating. There are workshops available across town. So I was speaking to the guys from Bailey's the other day, and they were thinking about hosting a couple of events like I'm not holding them to this, but this is what people have been doing. Things like set menus, but also like we've been to a couple of theirs, like Meet the Brewer and wine nights. There's going to be loads and loads of things happening like that across Blackpool. As soon as we get more information of what has been confirmed, we will certainly let you know about it, because I tell you what, Blackpool Restaurant Week is fantastic. talking of food, another new food place opened in Blackpool earlier this week. Amos, whichever way you pronounce it, Greek Bakery on Clifton Street, just across from Bailey's, opened its doors to the public, serving Greek desserts and, as well as that, some amazing coffee. You can obviously get your normal Americanos, lattes and things like that, but they've also got a range of Greek coffees available as well. So you can go and check that out. It's open right now on Clifton Street in Blackpool.
Let's roll into Amos Greek Bakery, now open on Clifton Street in Blackpool. Open every day from 8 AM through till 7 PM. And they have plenty of seating, plus it's totally accessible too. So what can you expect to find? They serve all types of Greek bakery products, as well as some traditional dishes, including traditional baklava. They also have some traditional dishes featuring katafi. They do Americanos, espressos and iced coffee, plus they've also got a fully accessible toilet. Everything that you find in the display case is baked on site. It's got a great vibe in here, really light and airy, and looks very, very cosy. Amos Greek Bakery, now open on Clifton Street in Blackpool.
Got some great opening hours there. Open 8 AM till 6 PM every single day of the week, which is great. So if you're going to be in town, you're on your way to work, or, you know, it's late and you're thinking, hey, I want a coffee, they've got you sorted down there. Another place that opened in Blackpool as well, Jolly's opened its doors officially yesterday, the 24th of January. However, it has been open since Wednesday of this week. They opened Wednesday and Thursday for a soft launch, and the response to that place has been quite good, actually. A lot of people saying that they are a little bit concerned about Northwest Pet Supplies, which is literally just behind where Jolly's is on the industrial estate down there. And a lot of people saying about the prices as well, that they think it's a little bit expensive. When I was wandering around the other day on Thursday, I think it was, or Friday, I thought the prices were very much in line with what you'd pay at Pets at Home. So it all depends on what you are used to paying for your pet food.
Let's roll into Jolly's Pets in Blackpool, now open. Located in the old Poundland store at the Cherry Road Retail Park, it has its official grand opening on Saturday the 24th of January. They have fresh and dry pet food, and as well as that, a vast array of toys, bedding and travel cages for your pet. Since 1971, Jolly's has been all about bringing value and good quality products to the market. And if you've got some exotic pets, well, they've got you covered too, with food, including live bait like crickets and these giant grasshoppers. So whatever it is you're looking for your pet, they've got you covered. And we were checking out the prices, and they seem to be in line with other large pet suppliers. Open Monday through Friday 9 till 7, Saturday is 10 till 6 and Sunday 10 till 4. So, Jolly's Pet Store in Blackpool, now open.
So we've been talking about a lot of things opening in Blackpool, like Jolly's and Amos, but one thing... Oh, is it just like Pets at Home? It's a little, yeah. I would say Jolly's is very much like Pets at Home in terms of what they've got. Their mission has always been about bringing value and quality products to the market, which is exactly what Pets at Home do. Pets at Home obviously have like the groom room, so you can go get your pets like beards, get your pets like, what do you call it? Groomed, like all that. We've also got the vet room. Jolly's is literally just like the bits, so you know, like there's your pet food and things like that. But yeah, I thought the prices were very much in line with Pets at Home. Would I go here as opposed to going to Pets at Home? We have Barney's pet flea treatment from Pets at Home. We get that comes through on the post every 4 weeks. We've always used Pets at Home. Jolly's, yeah, I might go and have a look. When that was Poundland, I was in there pretty much every other day. So, you know, yeah, we'll have to see what the crack is with that place. Apparently, the mascot was out there yesterday. I am as well just getting some news coming through, some breaking news that Costa in the centre of Blackpool is currently being gutted. They are currently taking stuff away from Costa Coffee on the bottom of Church Street, opposite the Grand Theatre there, which is strange, unless they are due to go for a refurb. Don't think they are, although the Costa signs were down the other day when I walked past. So I will bring you more about that as we get it. But another place that has actually shut down in Blackpool is this place, Trend. Did anybody actually go to Trend when it was open in the centre of Blackpool? We actually went when they when they first opened. Hi Tim, welcome in, watching over on Facebook. I certainly will give Damien and Nigel the regards, not a problem. But yeah, we went there once or twice, I think it was, Trend. Did some really amazing shawarma, if you've ever had that. Really nice. But past few nights they've been taking things out. They've been taking all the kitchen equipment away. When I've been past a few days ago, when I took this picture as well, the only thing I could see like in through the window was all the chairs were up on the table. So I'm not entirely sure what is happening with it. There's no contact information online to be able to go and actually find out, to give them a call or anything. So I don't know on that one. So I'm just saying, I've seen somewhere Costa was in bother, and it's now owned by Coca-Cola. Is it really? Wow, I genuinely did not know that. Ooh. But yeah, if I find out more about Trend, I will let you know about that one. Same with our food side of things as well. South Beach, I showed you this a few weeks ago, down at the Pleasure Beach on opposite the Sandcastle. This place was supposed to be or scheduled to open in spring of this year. However, they have pushed it back to late summer of this year before that opens. It's going to have 9 different food stalls and vendors in there. Don't actually know yet what type of food they're going to be serving in there. No one's actually come out and said, oh, it's going to be tacos or whatever. But if you imagine street food, as I would, I think it would be things like tacos, noodles, burgers. We'll have to wait and see what comes there, but they have pushed the opening back until summer of this year, and we just have to wait and see what happens on that. I've not heard anything else on that. Also as well, I don't have any breaking news for you in terms of any Disney news this week. It's been a very slow week on the Disney front. Nothing major has happened on that front, which is very strange. But there you go. That was our Mouse Talk for this week. Don't forget, you can follow us across all your favourite social media, including TikTok, Facebook, and on Instagram. If you've not subscribed on YouTube as well, make sure you do go ahead and do that. Drop a subscription. If you're watching on Facebook, make sure you go ahead and like the live. Stars are also welcome on Facebook. We can now accept them, which is absolutely brilliant. Did not know we could do that. So thank you to everybody who has sent stars. I think we've had stars in the past, but not sure. But thank you so much to everybody for joining us. I am going to be live again tomorrow night for definite over on our TikTok channel. So please do go join us for that. But thank you very much for joining us. I really do appreciate it. We will be back again next week, next Sunday. Will that be our first live in February? Let me just double check the date. What's the date going to be? Yeah, 1st of February. Wow. That'll be, in fact, that would be my last Mouse Talk live in my 40s. That's crazy. Absolutely crazy. You can have some photos when I get... Yes, thank you. Thank you, Danny. But yes, thank you so much for joining us. I really do appreciate it. Thank you very much for joining us over on TikTok, on Facebook, and on YouTube as well. But thank you very much. Please do be kind to each other. Stay safe, and I'll catch you on the flip-flop. Bye!
The carousel so high in the sky. Becky laughs as the seagulls fly by. Charlie's got a bag of candy in his hand. Blackpool shimmers like a magical land. Oh, Blackpool dreams under the golden sun. Best friends where the adventures run. Annie, Becky, Charlie chasing lights so bright, dancing through the colors of the Blackpool night. The tide rolls in and the sand feels gold. Andy's got a story that's yet to be told. Becky draws a castle where the waves won't sweep. Charlie's trying to climb where the rocks run steep. Oh! Blackpool dreams under the golden sun. 3 best friends with the adventure's run. Andy, Becky, Charlie chasing lights so bright, dancing through the colors of the Blackpool night. The tide rolls in and the sand feels gold, and he's got a story that's yet to be told. Becky draws a castle where the waves won't sweep, Charlie's trying to climb where the rocks run steep.